So in yesterday's class we have started about the classification of Protista. Just once again quick revision we'll do. Habitat completed. So classification of the Protista, how many broad classes are how many? 3 classes. What are those? What is that? Photosynthetic Protista, consumer decomposer, protozoans. How many groups are there in photosynthetic Protista? 3 groups are there. Dinoflagellates, chrysophytes and euglenoids. Slime mold is the one group in consumer decomposer. In the protozoans, 4 groups are there. Flagellates, ciliates, sporozoans and sarcodines. Okay. So chrysophyte. The word chrysophyte means golden algae. So golden algae is desmite. So chrysophytes. Pyrophytes. Phyta. Means phyta means plant. Why they kept plant? Because they are in the photosynthetic. Na? So the one word phyta is came. They were in the lineage classification in the plant only. Phyta is came. Okay. So dinoflagellates will come. Euglenoids. Slime molds will come under consumer decomposer. They are the protistan fungi. Means they are the ancestors. These protistan is acting as an ancestor for fungi. They are saprophytic because fungi is also saprophytic. This also saprophytic. Protozoans are primitive animals. Okay. Proto means primitive. First zoans means animals. 4 classes are there: amoeboid, flagellated, ciliated and sporozoans. In the slime molds, cellular and acellular are there. In a euglenoids, euglena is there. Pyrophytes, dinoflagellates, chrysophytes, diatom and desmoids. So after this, I told you, please remember the sequence: chrysophytes first, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds and protozoans. If you remember this sequence, so next thing is about habitat. I explained this thing. When it's come to habitat, you need to remember only one thing: E for euglena, F for freshwater, which is majority. Okay, EF. Of course, opposite to the euglena means before the euglena is what? Dinoflagellates. Majority are marine. That means few will be freshwater. Here in euglenoids, few will be marine water. Combine these two things, it will get both marine and freshwater. Whereas slime molds are terrestrial, protozoans are terrestrial also, aquatic also. We have completed this thing. So terrestrial, creeping over the these slime molds, they are terrestrial, free living, creeping over the decaying twig and leaves. Means therefore we can consider terrestrial. The word terrestrial is not mentioned in the book. Okay. So here aquatic, terrestrial, it is there. Some of the, if you go in depth classification, you will get there. So size is microscopic is mentioned here. Where? For chrysophytes in the book. So habitat, if you see, everything is unicellular only. Just for your information, chrysophytes can form pseudofilament, not filament, pseudofilament, colonial. But every cell is independent. Every cell is independent of each other. Every cell is able to perform all the functions. Hence, it is a unicellular eukaryotic organisms are kept under Protista. So after this, I told that chrysophytes, planktonics, phytoplanktons we can say, they are freely floating on the water surface. Why? Reason is what? Because that cell membrane has lightweight lipids. If you see the archaebacteria, branched lipids are there. Because of that branched lipids, archaebacteria can survive under rigidity. Rigidity is fluidity, membrane fluidity it is maintaining, therefore it can survive in extreme condition. Second reason is cell wall, different from other bacteria. So color, if you see, chryso are golden, always golden, whereas dinoflagellates can be any color. They can be golden color also. Okay. Next, we are dealing with cell wall, cell structure. In the cell structure, first thing is what? Cell wall. Okay. Cell structure, first thing is cell wall. If you see the cell wall, chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, protozoans, here it is present. It is made up of what? Chrysophytes present or absent? Present. Okay, present. Made up of what? Shells. Dinoflagellates present. Made up of what? They are also made up of plates. What it is made up of? Plates. Okay. Here it is present made up of shells. Here it is present made up of plates. Atoms atoms, chemistry, cells, like this you remember. Flagellates, plates, like this you remember. Euglenoids, it is absent, instead pellicule is there, pellicle is there. Slime moles, it is absent but present in spores. Present in spores means reproductive stage it is present, vegetative stage it is absent. Protozoans, it is absent. Okay. So first thing we will see about cell wall of what is the chrysophytes, diatoms. So I told that atoms, atom means cell, shell. Another name we can give is frustule, theca. Okay. Theca and frustule, shell, and three names are there for cell. Okay. So nature if you see, very thin, in NCERT it is mentioned, very thin, indestructible, not destructible, breakable, not breakable. It is transparent. Thin, indestructible, transparent. Number, how many numbers are there? How many shells are there? 2 shells are there. What are those? Epitheca, hypotheca. Epi, above, hypo, below. Epi, above, hypo, below. Now very important point. Which one is above which one? Epitheca over hypotheca. Epi is over hypo. Okay. Epi is over hypo. 2 are there. Made up of what? Silica. Embedded. Actually, cellulose will be also there in this. Along with cellulose, what will be there? Silica is embedded. Okay. Silica. Silica is there in the cell wall. Therefore, because of this reason only, it is indestructible, not breakable. Okay. So these shells are there now. 2 are there now. How they are arranging? One above the, like a soap box. Soap box like this only now. Below will be like this. Above cap will be overlapping, fitting. So like this, cell wall is overlapping. Okay. Arrangement clear. Now economic importance is there regarding this cell wall. So you know that this is, you consider please it as about ocean. Ocean only diatoms or anything. Fresh water or marine water. Anything you consider diatoms. So these diatoms are golden algae. Whenever they will die, where they will go? Of course they should come and deposit in the bottom only. Bottom of the benthic region. Benthic region only na. Such region is called as benthic region. They will be deposited in the bottom of the ocean. So everything is degraded, everything is undergoes decomposition except their cell wall. Cell wall does not undergoes decomposition. What is the reason? Silica. Because of silica, cell wall is indestructible. It will accumulate, deposition will increase. So the place where diatoms are living, they left behind cell wall deposit. Where? On the above floating water? No. Deep inside the ocean. This will accumulate over billions of years. It will form into the compound called as, the substance called as diatomaceous earth. What it is called as? Diatomaceous earth. So what we will do? We will mine it. We will take it. We will extract it. So when we extract it, we will get the powder. The white powder we will get. That is called as diatomite, Keshalgur or diatomaceous earth. Okay. Anything. Not dynamite. Atom should be coming here. Please remember, dynamite will also they will use. Dynamite, diatomite. Atom should be there. Okay, diatomaceous earth. Is it clear? So it is very rough in nature, gritty. Hence it is gritty. It is used in 2 things: polishing and filtration. So like polishing of the metals. If you go to gold jewelry shops with the help of our ornaments, they will become some black or dust. They will polish and give na. First they will put in where? In the fire. Along with that some liquid they will take, some powder they will take. The powder is nothing but diatomaceous earth only. And filtration, if you see the olden, maybe I don't know, have you seen or not? Nowadays also we can see such filter. Nowadays it is osmosis, river osmosis. But if you see purite, in the purite also you can see, or old filters, if you see, candles will be there. Maybe you have seen that white color candles, which is used for filtration. Candles, have you seen filtration candles? So that is also made up of water, diatomaceous earth. Okay. So such candles can be used for, especially they will use in big large scale industries for oil syrups, oil and syrups, like sugar cane is there. Sugar cane they have to filter, juice. So they will use filters. Which filters? That is made up of what? Diatomaceous earth. Other than that, syrups like alcoholic industries also they will use. Brewing industries and sugarcane industries, they will use these things. Okay, is it clear? So this is about economic importance of what? Diatoms. Cell wall, economic importance. Chrysophytes. Chrysophytes is clear? Chrysophytes. Cell wall is clear? Now dinoflagellates, if you see here plates are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like these plates are there. These are nothing but plates. These plates are nature is very, very stiff, rigid. That is indestructible. This is stiff. Why it is stiff? It is made up of what? Cellulose. Additional information, it also has pectin. Plates are one or many. It can be many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 2 to many are there. So structure, if you see on the plates, design is there. What is there? Design. These plates are designed. Okay. Some art is there on the plate. Like pollen grain also. Same thing you will see. Because of sporopollen in outer layer of the pollen grain. What is that? Exine will get designed. Variety of the patterns you will see. Like that also here you are seeing the variety of the patterns. So it is called as articulated or sculptured. Hence dinoflagellates are called as what? Armored dinoflagellate, means designed. That cell wall is designed. Okay. So all the plates together called as what? Lorica, theca or rigid coat. All the plates together is called as what? So in NCERT one information is there. Stiff cellulose plate. That much only, na? Cellulose plates which are stiff. Stiff cellulose plates. Okay. So just see here. NCERT also will see. First chrysophytes. Here you can see. Where? Here. What it is mentioned? See here. Stiff, made up of cellulose, plates, where they are present? On the outer surface. Cell wall only, na? Cell wall. Cell wall. Okay. Cell wall is what? Stiff, hard, rigid, made up of cellulose. Plates are there on the outer surface. This is about cell wall of what? If you see the chrysophytes, see here what it is there. Number. Number is how many? 2. Okay. So nature is very, very thin. Indestructible also. Arrangement is overlapping. What are those? Shells. Cell wall is made up of what? Shells. Shells only, na? Here shells. Here it is plates. What are here? Plates. What are here? Shells. Plates here, dinoflagellates. Here it is shell. Arrangement. This is about overlapping, is about arrangement. Okay. Arrangement is overlapping. Nature is very, very thin. Nature is very, very thin. Number is 2. Like this you study. You won't forget any point. You never forget any point. Number 2. Nature thin, indestructible. So which arrangement is overlapping like a fit together as a what? Soap box. Okay. Now what it is embedded with? See, embedded with what? Silica. Made of. What it is made of? Not completely silica. Cellulose will be also there. Okay. Along with that silica. This is about cell wall. Next to economic importance, they will left behind the large amount of cell wall in the habitat. This accumulation over very, very important billions of the years called as diatomaceous earth. Being gritty, this is used in what? Polishing and filtration of oil and polishing of metals. Filtration of oil and syrups. Everything is total point is related to what? Cell wall only. Okay, cleared. This total point is about cell wall. Number you should remember, nature you should remember, arrangement you should remember. Arrangement like a soap box, fit together, one above the another, made up of, embedded with silica, okay, plus cellulose. Nature is indestructible, okay. So economic importance. This is about economic importance. Economic importance. Is it clear? You can write like this in your NCERT. What are the points are there in the NCERT? That's it you should remember. First to make, whenever you are reading the NCERT, instead of underlying NCERT, like this you extend it. What is that? You please make that. Like this if you do, it is very, everywhere like this only will be there. Structure will be there, function will be there, shape will be there, size will be there. In the biology, total biology, this will only count. Whenever concept is coming, at that time you write flowchart, that's it. Other than information is number, structure, shape, size, function, this will only come. Everywhere, total biology from first lesson to last lesson. First you should identify what is there. Clear? So next important, what we have completed till now? Till now how many cell walls completed? 2 cell walls we have completed. Now next thing is about what? Next cell wall is about what? Chrysophyte cell wall completed. Dinoflagellate cell wall is also completed. Now euglena. Euglena cell wall is absent. Instead pellicil is there, which is also called as what? Periplast. It is made up of protein rich layer. Protein rich. Made of, it is rich in protein. Protein rich. So therefore nature is elastic. Very, very important. Nature. Compare the nature of 3 things. Chrysophyte nature is what? Thin and indestructible. Whereas rigid, stiff in dinoflagellates. Whereas flexible in the, elastic in the euglena. Cell wall means it is cell, not a cell wall, but it is what? Yes, just see here NCERT what it is said. Cell. Instead of the cell wall, they have protein rich layer called as pellicil, which is making the body flexible. That's it. This is regarding cell wall. Cell wall, okay. So first point is regarding what? Habitat only, na? Habitat. Okay. So next thing. What is the next thing? Next. Slime molds. Slime molds and protozoan cell wall is absent. Okay. Cell wall is absent in slime molds and protozoans. So slime mold cell wall, just revision, see here. In vegetative stage it is absent. So hence it is absent. The character is similar to animals. In reproductive stage or spores it is present, and that is called as what? True cell wall, and it is made up of cellulose, and the character similar to plants. Because of this only it is surviving for hundreds of the resistance to, see here in the NCERT where it is mentioned. Here nowhere cell wall it is mentioned, but here it is mentioned. Where? Here. Spores possess true cell wall. Cell wall. True wall. This true wall is made up of what? Cellulose. Because if this true wall only, they are extremely resistant for the many years under the adverse conditions. Okay. And the spores are dispersed by air currents. We'll study this thing. So these true walls, these true walls are responsible for what? Extremely resistant. Okay, spores are extremely resistant and survive for. They are extremely resistant and survive for many years under unfavorable conditions. Okay, under unfavorable conditions, these cell wall is providing for extreme resistance and survival for many years. Okay, so this is about the cell wall of what? Slime molds. Okay, where it is present cell wall? Only in the reproductive stage. Okay, you write here spores, extension you write here. What you will write? Reproductive stage. Reproductive stage. Reproductive stage. True cell wall means what? It is made of what? Cellulose. Cellulose. Okay, you write here. What is the function? Extremely resistance and survival for many years under adverse condition, unfavorable condition. Okay. So This is about cell wall of slime molds in the reproductive stage. Vegetative stage is absent. Again in the protozoans, nowhere it is mentioned that cell wall is present. Okay, nowhere it is mentioned cell wall is present in the protozoans. Okay, so protozoan cell wall is absent. Is it clear? So just see here, present, present, absent, 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 but present in the reproductive stage. So what it is called as? Frustule, theca shell, transparent siliceous cell, stiff cellulose plate on the outer layer. Instead of cell wall, what is there? Pellicule is there. That is also called as periplast. So this one is the animal character, absence of cell wall in the vegetative cell, whereas present in the true spores is the plant character. Here also it is absent. What it is made up of? Silica and cellulose. Here cellulose. Here it is made up of, pellicule is made up of what? Protein rich layer. Here it is made up of what? Cellulose. Where? Spores. Here it is absent. Arrangement is what? Like a soap box, frustule, epitheca, hypotheca, epitheca over hypotheca. Here articulated sculpture plates 2 to many. What it is making? It is giving indestructible nature, it is giving rigid stiff nature, it is making the body flexible. Yes or no? So this is about cell wall. Cell wall is completed. Now cell membrane. Cell membrane has lightweight lipid, hence it is floating. Okay, this is about cell membrane. Now locomotion. Locomotion. So when it's come to locomotion, see here, float passively, no need of any locomotory structures. Where it is there? In NCERT it is there. See here. Float passively in the water currents. What is the locomotion? Passively they will, so you can add here what is the, so this point float passively, they are saying about locomotion. Locomotion only. Okay, this is about locomotion. Float passively. Float passively. Okay. Here in dinoflagellates, if you see, how many flagellas are there? 2. Dino means 2. Okay, dino means 2. They will move with the help of what? Flagellas. So flagellas will show spinning movement. They will spin. Okay. So they are, because of flagellas are there, they are also called as whirling whips. Whip means what is that structure which is used to beat, which has thick at one end, very, as it is going towards the end, it is becoming very thin. What it is? They will beat with the help of what it is called as. In RRR movie, that policeman will be beating to the, you don't see. So whip-like structure, whirling whips, okay. So flagella, and here flagella are two types. Heterocont, different flagellas are there. One is longitudinal, one is transferred between the plates. Hence it is heterocont. Okay. 2 different types of flagellas are there. 2 flagellas are there, but 2 flagellas are also different type only. Okay, see here. So regarding flagella in the dinoflagellates, most of them have, not all. Most of them have 2 flagellas. One lies longitudinally, other transversely in furrow between the wall plates like this. Okay, one is longitudinally, one is transverse like this. Okay, it will come here. So perpendicular to each other. They will ask perpendicular to each other. Okay. So this is regarding which point? Locomotion, flagella. Locomotion. Locomotion cleared? So how many flagellas are there? 2. One is longitudinal, one is transfer. Transfer in between the wall plates. This is the wall plates are there. Wall plates. So this gap is there. In gap it is transfer. Okay, it is located between the wall plates. Okay. So this is about what? Dinoflagellates. Next thing is euglenoids. When it's come to euglenoids, it is flagella is present. Here the flagellas 2. Okay. So one is short, one is long. Here longitudinal and transfer. Here it is short and long. Short and long. Short and long. Okay. Short and long. Okay. So how it is? Short and long. Euglena you just see. So two flagellas are there. Here it is given most, very very important. Not all, most. But here they have does not given anything. They have two flagella. One is short and see this is short. This is short flagella. This one is long flagella. Short and long. Okay, two flagellas are there. Short, long. This is about what? Locomotion. Locomotion. Okay, locomotion cleared. So locomotion in the chrysophytes is by floating. Locomotion in the dinoflagellates is by flagellate spinning movement. Locomotion in Euglena is also by flagella. Next, locomotion in slime molds. What you can consider? Body moves along. Means what does it mean by? Creeping. Locomotion is by creeping. Locomotion is by creeping. Okay. Creeping only na. Spread over several feet. Means again creeping only. Okay. So what is the here in it is creeping. Whereas protozoans, you know that what is the thing in protozoans? Maybe flagella is there, cilia is there, pseudopodia is there. In different classes, different things are there. We will study in detail the classification of protozoans. So if you see here pseudopodia is there, false feet. Okay. Flagellated how? Flagella. Whereas ciliated how? Thousands of the cilias. Yes or no? This is about what? Locomotion in protozoans. So protozoans have, what is the concept here? They are moving with the help of flagella, cilia and pseudopodia. Okay. So here flagella is present. No, it is absent. Exception is there. Reproductive stage it may be present. Okay. Just for your information. Here flagella is there. Yes. Most of them have two flagellas. Okay. Most, not all. Most of them. Okay. Most of them have two flagellas. The two flagellas are what? Heterocont. Okay. Most of them have two flagellas. Those are heterocont. Okay. One is longitudinal, one is transfer. Okay. So next thing is about here flagella is there. Yes. Two flagella. Here flagella is there. Flagellated protozoans of flagella. Cilia is there. No. Ciliated protozoans of cilia. Pseudopodia. It is there. Amoeboid protozoans of pseudopodia. Whereas like pseudopodia structure is there in the plasmodium, which is useful for creeping. Okay, creeping is there. How it is creeping? Like pseudopodia structure it is there. Therefore it is creeping like pseudopodia. We cannot say complete pseudopodia, like pseudopodia. Creeping means with the help of pseudopodia. This is about what? This is about what? Locomotion. Now we will see about pigments. Pigments. See, pigments, before classifying the pigments, you should know about pigments. Pigments can be classified into three. Generally, I am saying, okay. So, generally, pigments are classified into how many categories? Three categories. What are those? What are those? What are those? First thing is chlorophyll. Okay. So chlorophyll, here it is absent actually. Okay, here also it is absent. 1 minute. So here it is absent will come. Here also it is absent. Okay. Now see the pigments are of three categories: chlorophyll, keratin. Generally I am saying phycobilins. So chlorophyll, chloro, green, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C pigments are there. Three types of pigments are there. Carotenoids. Carotenoids are category into two: keratin and xanthophyll. Keratin are orange color pigments. Xanthophyll are yellow color pigments. You will study about this. Phycobilins are two types, phycocyanin and phycoerythrin. Cyanin, cyanobacteria means blue color, erythrin means erythro means erythrocyte means red color. So actually phycocyanin and phycobilins are absent in Protista. Okay, so it is not present according to our information, it is not present, that's it, leave it. Okay, so we cannot say absent, we cannot say present, just we will leave it blank. Okay, no information. Now you come to chlorophyll, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C, carotenes, alpha carotene, beta carotene, xanthophyll are of many types. Okay, so we will see these things. Now see here pigments, just see the pigments. If you see the pigments, you know you need to remember only one pigment, that is euglena. Like fresh, what is that habitat I told now? Same like here also you remember for euglena only. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. General first information is that pigments where they are present, whatever it is doing photosynthesis, there it is present. Means first three classes only pigments are present. Next two classes it is not present. That is first information. Second information, if it is present in these three classes, so chlorophyll is present. Yes, in NCERT it is mentioned chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Where? Euglenoids. If you see these euglenoids, interestingly, the pigments of the euglenoids are identical to those present in higher plants. Means what is the pigments? A and B. In higher plants also what is there? A and B is there. Okay, similar to higher plants, means A and B, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Okay, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Euglena you remember. Other than that, pigments related information is there. We will study one by one. So carotenoids, yes, present. Carotenoids types are not required. If you want, just for your information I am saying, just remember, now for carotenoids, remember dinoflagellates, middle one, A and B are there. Here, B, B, beta, beta, alpha, beta. In between is alpha, beta. See, if it is AB, other are AC. AB, AC, AC. You remember this thing, AB, AC, AC. Okay. You remember alpha, beta here, here beta, beta. Okay. Now xanthophylls, diatoms, xanthin, diatoxanthin. Okay. What is this? Diadinoxanthin means diatom. Diatoms only na, diadino. Fuco means also related to what? Brown only na. So brown means this one only, chrysophytes. Fucoxanthin is the special. Okay, one thing you can remember, only one need to remember, that is pyridine. Pyridine is present in the dinoflagellates. Just for your information, remember that. What you should remember, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Remember this thing. No need to remember chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C. Here carotenes, alpha and beta. Remember it. Here it is beta, here also beta. Other than that, dia will come, fuco will come. That is no need to remember. You just remember pyridine. So one important information which is there regarding pigment is here astaxanthin is there. Astaxanthin, which is also not, just for your information. So what is there? Photosensitive red to orange pigment. This is red color to orange pigment, where it is present in the stigma. Okay, perception of the light. See, we have studied about euglenoid. Whenever light is there, it will perform photosynthesis. Whenever light is not there, it is acting as a heterotroph. So how it is for sensing the light, something should be there. Okay, what is that pigment which is present here? Astaxanthin. Okay, which color it can? Photosensitive, which color it can absorb? Red and orange. Red and orange color. Red region photosynthesis can be performed na? Red and orange. Okay, euglenoids pigments are identical to higher plants. Okay, higher plants only na, A and B. Significance. Here what? Because of the pigments it is looking blue, green, yellow, brown. Okay, where it is present? Mostly in the cell. Okay, cell or cell wall. Okay, so see here regarding pigments, where it is there? Here. Colorine pigments you can say. In the chrysophytes. Chrysophytes, any pigments not mentioned? Here pigments, okay, golden algae pigment is there present, you can consider. Here Color. Color means wherever color is coming, there it is related to what? Pigments. Main pigments are present in their cell. Color is because of pigments. Color is because of pigments. Okay. This color is there, na? This color is because of pigments. Pigments. Pigments is clear. So this is about dinoflagellates. Here pigments are similar to higher plants. Slime molds, no pigments. Protozoans, no pigments. Clear pigments, clear information. Now after pigments, we will be seeing about reserve food material. Reserve food, okay, nutrition. We will be seeing about nutrition. So nutrition you see here, these are autotrophic. Autotrophic. So they are photosynthesis. They will perform the photosynthetic. Photosynthetically autotrophic, photoautotrophic, holophytic. Holophytic, okay, means performing the photosynthesis. Holo, completely performing the similar to plants, okay. Is it clear? Photosynthetic. This one is also autotrophic, whereas this one is mixotropic. When sunlight is there, they will be performing photoautotropic. No one are chemoautotropic. You need to remember this thing, okay. Chemoautotropic is not there. Everything is, why pigment is there, okay. When no sunlight is there, they are acting as a what? Heterotrophs. So predating the small organism. Hence they are called as producer, consumer, protist. Okay, they will consume small other, predating other small organ. So they will decay, they will eat dead and decaying organic matter also. Okay, producer, consumer. Okay. So here heterotrophs, they will eat water, decaying matter. Okay, they are called as saproboic, saprophytic, phagotropic, sapro, same. Okay, they will absorb the simple substance. Eat, phag means eat, sapro means dead organic matter is absorbed. Saproboic. Okay, is it clear? So these are parasites or these are predators. Parasites, predators, mostly predators are there. Parasites also there. Okay, parasites or predator. Now just see here. So first thing is about what? About what? About chrysophytes. So where it is mentioned? See here. Last point it is mentioned. Where? This one. They are the chief producer in the ocean. Means what? Autotrophic. Chief producer in the ocean means what? Related to what? Oceans. In oceans they are the chief producer. Okay. So that is nothing but nutrition. This is related to what? Nutrition. Nutrition. So chief producer means autotrophic. Photoautotrophic. Photoautotrophs. Photoautotrophs. Okay, in the ocean. In ocean. Okay, they can live in the fresh water also, but in the ocean they are chief. Oceans they are chief producer. Now here it is there. What it is? Photosynthetic means it is related to what? Nutrition. Nutrition only, na. So for these are also photoautotrophic. Photosynthetic. Photosynthetic it is there. Yes, it is mentioned. Photosynthetic. Next thing, euglenoids. Where it is there? See here. Presences of sunlight. Presences of sunlight. Photosynthetic. See here. Presences of sunlight. Photosynthetic. Deprived of sunlight. Heterotrophs. Presences of sunlight, what they are? When sunlight is present, they are what? Photosynthetic. When sunlight is not there, they behave as heterotrophs, predating other small organisms. Smaller than this, they will predate. Okay. So this is about what? This point is about what? This point is about what? Almost completed every point. This is point is about nutrition. Okay. Nutrition. Okay. At least you prepare, not like me, depth, at your level up to NCERT what it is mentioned. You can prepare, na? Nutrition, what is mentioned in the NCERT, write in that box regarding nutrition. First, before that, what is that? Locomotion. Before that, what we have studied? cell wall. Okay. Write in the descriptive only, no problem. Or keywords. Okay, like that you prepare among yourself so that it will be very, very, it will take time. For explanation also it is taking time. If not, you complete this topic, comparing, it will always take the time. Okay. So next important thing is, as you are not board students, I am explaining like this. If you are not 11th, 12th also, I will explain like this only. But this will be difficult for exam questions. Next thing is about what? Chlorophyll. Okay. Heterotrophic slime molds. Slime molds, what they have mentioned? See here, slime molds. Slime molds, what anything they have mentioned about slime molds? Euglenoid slime molds, what it is mentioned? Anything? So, of course, saprophytic. Saprophytes means what? Means this is nutrition only. Saprophytic protista means nutrition only. So nutrition means which nutrition? Heterotrophs only na? Nutrition is heterotrophic, saprophytic. Okay, saproboic or phagotropic, anything is same. Okay. So dead and decay matter they will eat. What about this? They are also. What are this? This is about what? This is about also heterotrophs, nutrition. Okay. So they are also heterotrophs. Either they are predators, either they are parasites. Okay. So this is about nutrition. Okay, nutrition only na? Cleared everything, nutrition. This is photosynthetic or heterotrophs. Okay, here it is photosynthetic. Here it is chief producer means photosynthetic. Okay, this is about nutrition in the dinoflagellates. Okay, sorry, protista. So here chief producer will come. They will produce 50% of the total organic matter on the biosphere, chrysophytes. Okay, extension. This is there in the NCERT. Chief producer in the oceans. Okay. So after this point, reserve food material. If you take the reserve food material, it is not mentioned in the NCERT. Just listen. Oil, okay, leucosin, chrysophytes, chrysolaminarin. Like this you can, if any option is there, chrysolaminarin, volatin granules, oil and carbohydrate. Here important is Euglena has paramylon. Only remember one thing, Euglena has paramylon. This is important. Okay. Pyridine where it is there? Dinoflagellates. Paramylon where it is there? Euglenoids. If you see the previous, before, very old previous year question, maybe you will find such questions. Paramylon, pyridine, okay, like those things you can found, okay, but not necessary. Just remember. Next thing is about asexual reproduction. Okay, asexual reproduction. So asexual reproduction is mainly by binary fission. Here common binary fission. Okay, binary fission. Here, see here, chrysophytes, binary fission only. Sometimes spores are there, resting spores. Okay, unfavorable condition will come, spores. Favorable condition is there, binary, like bacteria only. Here, binary fission only, dinoflagellates also. Okay, oblique binary fission. Euglena is in love shape, heart shape, yes or no? So longitudinal only, like this you can remember, longitudinal. Okay, dinoflagellates are what? Oblique. See here, dinoflagellates are like this. So they will oblique binary fission. Okay. So slime also binary fission only. See, favorable condition is there, binary fission. That's it. Bacteria, similar to bacteria. Unfavorable conditions are there, they will form what? Spores. So according to your information, which one is more important means spore information is there in the, where it is there? Slime molds. Spores have true cell wall made up of cellulose, resistant for adverse condition for many years. This will be dispersed by air currents. They are formed in the sporangia. Where it is formed? In the sporangia, fruiting bodies. Okay. Location of the sporangia is what? Tip. Okay, see here. Spores are there, true cell wall, resistance to what? Adverse condition because of cell wall, dispersed through air currents, formed in sporangia, exogenous endo. Inside the sporangia they are forming fruiting bodies. Okay. So endospores, and location is of the sporangia is what? Tip. Just see here, listen. Very important point. This is the plasmodium is there na? Plasmodium is housed. What is the structure of vegetative body is called as what? Like this structure is there. Like amoeba it is there. The structure is called as what? And it is multinucleated. Many nucleus is there. Multinucleated. Okay. Multinucleated. Multinucleated. Okay. So this one only now. Cell wall is there? No cell wall. Okay. Multinucleated. See here. It is called as what? Multinucleated. Cleared any information? Any doubts in this? No, no. So vegetative cell, plasmodium, favorable condition. Unfavorable condition came, it will be differentiated into what? Plasmodium is differentiated into sporangia, fruiting body at the tip. In this tip, spores are produced, endospores are produced. Okay, this is about spores of the Protista. Okay, unfavorable condition only spores. Okay, I am concluding the class here. Thank you.